language, I suddenly became aware of danger, and it seemed like there were signs of war. What frightened me was that there was a talk of a destructive weapon, and I heard this. They're looking in the wrong place. It's hidden. And so I was catapulted hundreds of feet into the air, and I was above a large forest. Now, I think some of you even heard me say that. And it was like I was hovering above this massive forest. The color seemed dusty with hints of yellow and mustard. With hints of it's like mustard or yellow. It didn't seem like a normal forest. And this country contains something extremely dangerous. I was aware of the fact that as a prophet in this age, I was in a similar position as Elisha was when he started seeing and hearing the plans of the enemy. I became aware of extreme heat and danger. My body was overwhelmed by it was like radiance and fire. And fear struck me for the first time. And that's when I said, it's okay. Because it's almost like I was trying to tell somebody that was in this vision. But fear struck me for the first time. Was this nuclear? Was this atomic? What was this that I was feeling? Was I interceding on behalf of Israel and America? I believe I was, first of all. But at that point, there were multiple visions. And a question seemed to arise constantly. Armageddon, the slaughter of humanity. An atomic war no one wanted, but which no one had the wisdom to avoid. Now, I need to say that to you again. And I want you to listen to it. Because this is what I heard. Armageddon, the slaughter of humanity. An atomic war no one wanted, but which no one had the wisdom to avoid. What were we to pray for? For wisdom. And the Spirit of the Lord then, that's when he was showing me this weapon that nobody knows about, or perhaps they are ignoring, because at that point, for those that have watched the vision that I had, watched me, I'm in the Spirit, I said, it's okay. The vision of wickedness and impending danger is due to some device hidden in a place unknown to the present intelligence. That's what I have to tell you. And maybe even ignored. In other words, that's not important. This weapon is in a human mind. And the weapon that is in this human mind came to me when I saw some alphabetical letters. I saw some letters. At first I thought it was A to Z. Now this is a puzzle to me right now. But God almost said to me, focus on this, so that the mystery can be unfolded. The letters were A and Q. That's all I saw. And he said, that's where it's at. Then I saw Russia, I saw Pakistan, and I saw a connection. That's all I saw there. And I remember that, but I didn't say it. That's important for you to take note of. Go out there and research. Sunil's going to as well. The vision of fire and water. Now, I was absolutely surrounded by evil. And I felt as Daniel did, praying for his people. Now, let me just tell you what Daniel said. He said, while I was praying, the man Gabriel, now remember, Gabriel is one of the most powerful angels, whom I'd seen in the vision at the beginning, being caused to fly swiftly. Now, you think about God and time. Why would God need an angel to move rapidly? Because men have power to control things that happen on the earth, because God put man on the earth. So when things happen, they can retard it, they can slow it down, or they can hasten it. And so the angel was caused to fly swiftly. That's what Daniel says. And it reached me about the time of the evening offering. And I want you to get this, because it's so few people realize and understand the power of the evening offering. Because he says the angel arrived and got to me about the time of the evening offering. Russia was yielding from her. Now, Russia would yield. Now, I wasn't sure what that meant, but I saw ashes and ashes. And then suddenly out of the ashes arose a charmer, a man, a serpent in a man with seducing power as I've not ever seen before. Keep your eye on Russia. Watch what happens. God told me to pray for them. There is a veil that is being torn, rent. Hear the sound, says the Spirit. The sound of fear, the sound of detriment. The upper regions of India, Pakistan, where they found the one that terrorized the nations, Usam. There is mischief. They are plotting, planning, putting together pieces, taking them apart, putting them together. Something so unique. That the princes of Persia, the Balkan territories, the activity of demonic power and principalities is at high alert. They plot, they plan, and God says, I have kept the nations wondering. They said, we know, we have intelligence, we have equipment, we have the best. What do you have to find a jet? What you need to look for is how they plot and plan against Israel, India, yes, against this nation, as you know, Canada, Great Britain, now listen, the Norwegian territories, Scandinavian territories, Estonia. What are you doing? There are those praying, and demonic powers are terrorized. Now, in the month of April, to open, I will expose and I will catch them myself. And terrorism shall take a turn, and they shall say, now we have them, but do you really? For I hear the prayers of my saints, and there are Daniels that are praying and fasting this very hour. And therefore, the battle in the heavenlies is raging and will rage for another 18 days.